Gente de todo el mundo, le vamos a dar la bienvenida a la señorita Erinne Nicole Briscoe Edwards. Welcome, Erinne.
Hola.
Welcome, Erinne.
Hola, buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Erinne,
Sí.
¿de qué nos vas a contar? Erinne,
What you're going to talk about your life, your dance, your tango.
she's a dancer of tango from Canada.
But she
What do you
lives
think?
everywhere, in every world.
That is quite true. So, will we try to do this in Spanish or English?
In English, in
Okay.
English.
Wonderful.
Just tell us how you start. How do you choose to be a dancer?
Yes, I don't know if it's so much that I chose dance or dance chose me. I was luckily placed into a dance class when I was very, very young, 5 years old. I found myself in ballet. And from there, that's where it all started. I did 16 years of classical ballet and jazz, and that was the beginning of the dance world. for me.
Amazing. And that passion, it began from the beginning, or it was year by year feeling this?
I think from the very first moment, in fact, I fell in love with dancing and wanted to be a ballerina at the beginning, which is a very
So
difficult
you
life.
were sure since you were a child.
Yeah, basically from
And it
an
was
early
a
age.
hard work for you.
It was a lot of hours, a lot of training, a lot of discipline. I did ballet exams for many, many years, as well as competitions and performances from the age of 5, 6 years old until I was 21 in this area, where I ended up injuring myself and had to quit.
Why
But-
did you quit exactly? What happened in that time?
At this moment, it was towards the end of the year, actually during a competition moment. Our ballet piece was chosen as the adjudicator choice, and so we were selected to perform at a gala event. And in this performance on stage, my ankle essentially broke.
Oh my
And
God.
that I was rushed to the hospital, and I
Wow.
was told that I might not be able to walk.
So
properly.
the moment before that happened, you already decided that you want to quit, but the life it's like put you in that situation.
Yeah, that
No,
forced
that-
me.
wow.
At this moment, for anyone who's been ever involved in classical ballet, it's a very difficult life and
I
very
know.
physically demanding. And I realized it was likely not a professional career, though it was still something I would love and would continue to teach for many years. But at this point in time, yes, the decision was taken from me, and the universe decided that no, I would stop then and there. But thankfully, even though that was the end of my ballet life, it was the start of a different self-discovery, that I could still be a dancer without this art form.
Okay.
And at that moment, actually quite a few months later, is when I discovered salsa and the
Great.
world of Latin dance, which was a 5-year journey and essentially led me to tango.
So you were traveling since 21 years.
Yeah, essentially for the last 15 years I've been...
No, I mean you started at the age of 21 to traveling around the world
Yeah.
and doing this kind of
Yeah.
dance in
Yes.
in
learning-
salsa, and then you discovered the tango.
Exactly. And
But when and where you exactly discovered the tango?
it was an interesting moment. I had moved to Australia, Sydney, Australia, and it was September. I believe it was the Festival of the Winds, and I went alone to simply go for a walk along the beach.
Wow.
I heard some music and thought, okay, what's this? And followed the music, which brought me to an outdoor milonga.
But you never heard that music before?
Perhaps in the movies, or
Oh,
I
okay.
knew what tango was, but I was never interested. And I found myself on the Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, watching these people dance Argentine tango,
Wow.
and thought, maybe tango, maybe I would like tango. So that was now
Like open
9,
your
10 years
eyes
ago.
to a new world of
something
dancing.
new, and then everything changed.
Then you started studying, or
I did. I joined classes with a tango school in Sydney and started formal learning.
Oh,
But
okay.
within 2 years, I was already working and assisting at the tango school. And then it just developed from there. Lots of visiting artists, visiting dancers came to Australia. I took classes and workshops with them. And then I moved to Berlin, Germany.
how
And
much
then-
time you were practicing or studying tango in Australia?
Oh, that would say I started in Australia. I was dancing tango for about, I'd say, 4 years.
Wow.
4 or 5
Wow,
years, or
a
4
lot of
years.
time.
Yeah.
And then you moved to Berlin,
Exactly,
and you
which is-
continue there.
Of course, Buenos Aires in
Buenos-
Argentina is
Oh.
the mecca of tango argentino, but Berlin is considered one of the European capital of tango, so it was a perfect place to be.
Okay.
And I moved there in October 2013
Mm-hmm.
and continued my tango exploration and learning.
But you were dancing as a performer, or you were teaching also?
When I first moved to Berlin, I was concentrating more on myself as a dancer and learning.
Right.
Of course, you need enough knowledge and experience before you can teach something. So I didn't begin to teach again in tango until 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then I was part of the, it's called Art 13, Art 13 in German. Is one of a long time established tango schools in Berlin, and I was training with them for many years, Chantal and Sebastian from Art 13, and also with my tango partner. And from there, I was given the opportunity to start teaching.
Great.
Yeah.
So you pass from classical salsa, and then you fall in love of tango.
With the tango.
Amazing. I
Tango.
think you choose the best.
Yes, I think I did choose the best. It's still an ongoing process of learning and evolution as a dancer, as a teacher, and a performer. But it's something that once you get a taste,
Yeah,
you become addicted.
I know.
There's
I
no
know.
going
I understand you. Now you are going to move to Barcelona in a couple of months, right? You are preparing to classes here. You have plans to move. Can you tell us about that? Because we are very interested in you,
In
because you know
what?
you have a lot of experience and knowledge about this, and maybe you can promote here to show you, and maybe to get another people to interest in you.
Interested.
So
It's-
tell us
yeah,
which is your
The
plans here?
birds said me that you are preparing your website.
Yes, that's true. So I will soon have a website that will be released to explain the different projects that I have coming up in the tango world, teaching, but also in the dance world. Yes, I've been based in Berlin for the last 3.5, almost 4 years, and in considering splitting that life and continuing in a new city. I've been in very interesting cities in the last months. Barcelona is beautiful, one of the best.
Yeah.
Pero I need to certainly improve and learn more Spanish, which is part of the programs.
But here there's a lot of tourists, and
It's a multicultural
almost everyone
city.
speaks English.
Yeah, and now I think with French, English,
Yeah.
German, and
Of course.
Spanish, hopefully will
You have
come.
all the chances. Don't worry, because you will learn and quickly.
And the great thing is the Barcelona tango scene is also very great. There's lots of internationally renowned
I think
artists.
more foreigners than the own Argentinian people.
But there are many. It's surprising. It's one of the main sort of entry points and centers for Argentinian dancers and teachers. I know many contacts and also friends who teach and work in Barcelona and then throughout Europe. So it's definitely a big center and some place worth exploring and spending more time.
Perfect. Well, we are happy to have you here, and I hope all your dreams and your projects come true. And of course, we can help you to get your first
Your career.
Exactly.
Gracias.
So success and good luck, and thank you for being here with us.
Thanks to you. Gracias a vos.
The verse said me that you like Astor.
Piazzolla.
Así es.
Claro que sí.
Así que te vamos a dedicar a un tema del maestro, del genio que revolucionó el tango, el maestro Astor Piazzolla. Muchas gracias, Erinne, por traernos tu bella historia. Seguimos con más Europolis Radio. Close your eyes and listen.